Last time on Eidolon POP, Ursa was reborn as Ursula-Ursa, an amalgamation of both of her prior selves. The team worked out their anger at Quentin's cowardice and took a moment to breathe and come up with a plan of action for what will apparently be the Earth's final day. Their first stop? Going back to the paperwork department to finally reclaim James and Ursa's pink slips. I'm sure that's gonna go totally fine with no surprises or twists. People earned a lot of experience, a lot of things got juggled, a lot of ties have been reset. Let's see here, pop characters. Ty, let's start with you. So Alexis is at +3 right now. Did you have a scene with Alexis?
No, I don't think so, no.
Okay, so we'll leave that one as is. You have Should I Be Concerned About James +3? I'm trying to think if you had a scene with James. I know you had one with Sloane and one with Ursula. I'm trying to remember what other ones you had, if any.
I don't think so. I think it was just Ursula.
Okay. How about Sloane seems more confident, love to see it +2. How do you feel about that now that confidence has led to you getting punched in the face multiple times?
Sloane is a terrifying fighter.
All right. Sloane is a terrifying fighter. And that punts her up to +3. All right. This is the big one for you, Quentin. Ursula needs help, and I'm not sure I can give it to her. +3. What does that change to?
All right. I can't run away. Something about running away for Ursa sounds good, right?
Yeah, that's like the big conversation we had is you wouldn't run away and I wouldn't sacrifice myself.
Yeah. I'm trying to think something like I'm trying to think something in terms of you have forged this very deep bond. You've reconnected with a friend that you had lost, and now you have this deeper bond with her than you ever have before.
Oh, what about I won't abandon Ursa again?
Ooh.
Yeah.
How do you think of that, Ty?
I think that's good.
All right. I won't abandon Ursa. Or I'll change it to Ursa again.
Not to be an XP. Also, not to be an XP hog,
yes.
But can I change my fear?
Oh, yeah. You said you wanted to update your fear. Because, the past done caught up with you.
Yeah, the past done caught up with Quentin. So his new fear is when the moment is... in the end, all I'm good at is running away.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Failing at everything but running away?
Yes.
Failing at everything but running away. Okay, I like that. Alright. So, that's 2 XP for you, Quentin. I value Caroline's insight, even when she's critical of me. I'm trying to think, you didn't... Yo, right, Caroline's still asleep. She got a huge voicemail. Forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Lady Luck wasn't even in the last episode, so I don't think that one's moving at all. Alright, let's move on to Ursa.
Mm-hmm.
Sloane is just human, +3. How is that,
we didn't
changing?
really have.
Yeah,
no? Okay.
We talked.
Yeah.
Okay. How about James is a good friend, +2?
I want something like James can't end up like I did.
Okay, I like that. James can't end up like I did, +3. Alright, you have Quentin is doing his best, +3. That feels like it needs changing.
Yeah. I think but it's not going to change that much, honestly, after that conversation. I think it's going to be Quentin will save me from myself.
Quentin will save me from myself. +1. Alright. And then
we still need to have that Alexis conversation.
Okay, we'll let that sit. Stapleton wasn't there, Lady Luck wasn't there, Caroline wasn't there. Okay, so those are all sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. James, what do you have for Alexis has too many problems to be burdened with mine, +1?
Alexis has stronger convictions than I do, and I need to be more like her.
Okay. Alexis has stronger convictions than me. I need to be more like her. +2. And you have Ursa is living proof that there's a way out of this. +2.
I think that's staying where it is. Well,
okay.
I do want to change Ursa to Ursula, but you don't need to give me a point for that.
That is fair. Ursula. All right, and then you have Quentin Brooks as a coward. +1.
Staying right where it is.
Joanna wasn't in the last episode. Sloane only cares about consequences now that it might be her turn to face them. +1.
Sloane genuinely wants to fix her mistakes.
Sloane genuinely wants to fix her mistakes. +2. Lady Luck, Caroline, and Ron were all not in that episode. All right. Alexis, you've got Joanna can be reasoned with. That one's sticking. For now at least. James desperately needs my help. +2. What do you feel about that one?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that Alexis feels like James needs her help specifically anymore. James has kind of come to an okay place, I guess. So I would say something like,
what about something like James is finding his inner strength?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Like, James is finding himself. James is, like, learning to, be confident in himself.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, that pushes James to +3. Then you have Quentin was never that great, +1.
Yep, that's still sticking.
Ursula proves you can even come back from erasure, +3.
Yep, that's sticking. That was a new one last ep, so...
Yeah. Sloane is too cautious now, +3.
I would say that's is due for a change. I think Sloane has also come to a middle place.
Okay. So what do you want to update that to?
Well, that's already at +3, right?
Yeah, but you had a scene with her.
Oh, okay.
Remember she, like, apologized to you and stuff?
Something like Sloane... Something like, I trust Sloane as, like, a peer.
Okay, yeah. I trust and respect Sloane as a peer. Yep, you do get an XP for that.
Oh, that levels me up then.
Hell yeah. Alright, yeah, speaking of XP, Sloane, you're a goddamn... You have almost a full level up on here, it looks like.
Damn right I do, and
Well, you have 3 points, yeah.
I think I currently have 2 XP?
Okay, so then you will level up if you're changing all of these green ones.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have Alexis is a better person than I am, +3.
That one, I'm gonna change it to... Alexis genuinely has no stake in what happens.
Genuinely has no stake in what happens. Okay, then you have Ursa is having a breakdown, +3.
Ursula got her shit together better than I could possibly imagine. That's too long.
Got her shit together? No, I'm putting all of that. Better than I could possibly imagine. +1. Okay, and then you have James might not completely suck, +3.
James definitely doesn't completely suck.
James definitely doesn't completely suck. +1.
Okay. Now for Quentin. Which is currently Quentin.
Yeah, Quentin is a piece of shit, +3.
I wish I could put an image here for it. Because it would be the meme of Principal Skinner looking down his nose saying pathetic.
Hold on. Principal Skinner, pathetic. Images. Yeah, here we go. View image. Copy. Paste.
Oh, I can't wait for this to break the spreadsheet.
Great.
Yeah, this was the right choice.
I love an audio-only medium.
You described what it was.
Yeah.
So the change here is like, Sloane doesn't even hate Quentin anymore. Quentin's just beneath Sloane's consideration.
Yeah, you almost
I've
like pity
asserted
Quentin.
my dominance over Quentin.
Let's see. Format align right so you can see the +1 here.
Oh my god. Thank you, Luke.
No problem. Anyway. Yeah, so I have a question for Sloane.
Oh, hello.
Sloane, you have come a long way at this point. I mean, everyone has, but, you certainly have. Things seem really bad, and it kind of seems like you're the only one who's still really committed to any kind of hope that the end of the world can be, avoided? How are you gonna win this thing?
Fuck if I know, man. I honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna. All I know.
Imagine that you are the coach in the locker room for the Super Bowl.
Shit.
I feel like you are not motivating the players with this attitude right now. Give me something to pump me up with.
Okay, look, all right, team. We have faced down multiple angels. We have wiped out all of reality once and came back. Ursula killed death.
Fucking hell yeah, she did.
I don't know why we are taking everyone at their word that, the world's gonna end. We've fucking broken literally every possible rule we could have on our way here. What's stopping us from breaking more? Go team.
All right.
Everyone, Hanson.
Yeah!
End of the world in 5.
Break on 3, 3, 2, 1, break.
See, Sloane, you say that, and it's supposed to be, I think, a speech to motivate me not to end the world, but it's actually motivating me to end the world. That's what breaking the rules means to me.
But I like the world.
Do you?
Yeah, it's where I keep my weed.
I can get you more weed. I'm sure weed will
Not
grow in
if
the new
there's
world.
nothing. No, I don't trust that the new world. Okay, I know we've kind of sidetracked from Sloane addressing the omniscient narrator to.
Yeah, at this point, I think this is the conversation you're having as you're running after Ursula, who went to go get her portal.
Okay. Look, this world sucks. I do not have any confidence that if another world comes after fucking whatever, it will be even as good as this. I believe we can make this world better. We don't have to start again.
Isn't that kind of what Dracula said?
You fuck. Oh, I'm gonna fight you.
I mean, in fairness, Dracula was super into maintaining the estate.
So, I do not want to maintain the estate as an institution. I am okay with maintaining the estate as a physical pillar of existence. I feel the two can be separate.
I got a pitch.
Well, we'll have to try and find a way to make that happen.
Yeah. Why don't we just break the estate, pop outside of reality, and remake it better?
Yeah, listen, we don't need to destroy America, we just need to fix it.
Oh, dear God. Are you making me Joe Biden?
Sloane just wants to build the estate back better.
You motherfucker! I'm quitting this podcast.
Burn a hole in this podcast and hop out of it.
Already there.
Well, you're floating in the void, Zoe, not Sloane. Ursula, you had a big head start on everybody else, and you get to the empty field where you left the portal because you realized you left a portal there. And, you were right to be worried because there are... Describe what the portal looks like, Ursula, because, you made it.
Yeah.
I don't think we really...
I think we didn't describe it. I imagine it literally being like a black hole or like... Yeah, kind of like a black hole. I don't know if you can see the estate on the other side. I think it's just like darkness coming out of this circle somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. I think there are some college kids, drunkenly, just not angrily shouting at each other, but just sort of shouting in a way that they, they're drunk and I don't think they understand that they're shouting. They're having a conversation, but they've lost the ability to modulate the volume of their voice. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they're just kind of all sitting around in the grass, not that far from where the portal is.
Can I try closing it?
You could, but, you do need to get over to the estate.
I'm trying to think.
I think you, looking at the group of kids, you do recognize one of them as, last time we re-met one of the Megans, Megan C, the RA, Megan H is in this crowd of 6 or 7 people.
You know what, I'm just gonna walk and pretend I'm supposed to be here, and be like, hey, get back to your dorm rooms, you're not supposed to be drunk outside.
Wait, who are you?
I'm with campus security. Come on, get out of here.
Campo's here. Get out of here.
Give me a dazzle.
Sure. What is my... Is that charisma? What
yeah, it's your glam.
Glam. My glam is 1.
We're too cool for charisma. We've got glam in this.
That's 9.
9? Okay. I think Megan is going to kind of approach you a little unsteadily. Not super, she's not, completely wasted, but you can tell she's having more trouble walking than a person might. And she's like, no, what? It's fine. The bar closed and we were all just hanging out here for a little bit before we're going home. It's fine. What's the problem?
There's a dangerous person around.
What?
Pull, hand into backpack, pull out big sword. He shouldn't be around here.
What? I think one of the boys was like, whoa, cool, what kind of sword is it?
I was just thinking a big broadsword type thing.
Okay. Whoa, sick, Claymore!
That had the opposite effect. I throw it back into the backpack. By the way, this is a teddy bear backpack. It's not very big.
Yeah, I think they are too drunk to consider the spatial impossibility of your Eidolon.
I literally, both Ursa and me, Fabby, I'm like, there's nothing I can pull that will scare these kids off. If I did fireworks. You
just pull a gun and shoot into the air.
I thought about that. Sure.
Have we arrived?
I think you're getting close.
You just see Ursula put hand in backpack, pull out a gun, and start shooting in the air.
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry I suggested this.
Oh, Ursula, no.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Did that do anything?
I think they all ran and screamed, yeah.
Okay.
Well, keeping a low profile goodbye.
We're about to go into the portal. Come on. I didn't want them to fall into the portal.
You scared the Megans. I thought you liked the Megans.
Yes. She scratches her head.
Quentin tilts his head and says, "Did you?"
Ursa scratches her head everyone please in the portal. We'll deal with this later.
Okay, yeah, let's get in the portal and then we might talk for a bit.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess we're going in.
Alright, yeah, you all head into the portal and emerge back, where you came from, which is the Heart of Glass chamber at the lowest level of the estate.
Luke, since I leveled up at the beginning, do I get to pick a move?
If you have one, locked and loaded, that's fine. Yeah, I can...
Is absolutely release. You do not need to touch something to revert it.
Okay.
I also leveled up and I got one.
Yeah, if you have one handy. I just didn't want to waste time while we poured over the rulebook, you know what I mean?
Always prepared.
Okay.
Can I try closing the portal this time?
Yeah, do we put rules for how to close the portal on Strange Journey?
I think you said that you had to do another Strange Journey.
That's once closed, the portal can only be reopened by using Strange Journey.
Can I just close it?
One of the choices you had was you can close the portal whenever you want, and you didn't take it. Mm-hmm. So I think I get to decide when it closes.
Okay.
But you know what? I'll say that in this case, coming back in, closed it. It's closed now.
Okay, cool.
Was someone else going to say something?
Oh, yeah. I wanted to run an idea by you guys as we walk up to the records department.
What?
Sloane, you're talking about you don't want the estate, the pillar that's holding back Teoff to fall apart. I will agree with you on that one. And I think maybe a way to ensure that is if I summon back Dracula.
No.
Wait just a goddamn minute, Lorenz.
Actually, that might be a good play here.
Because we don't know when Lady Luck is going to get a hold of Ron's body and kill it and release Teoff. That could happen literally any second.
Wait, no, we're not killing Ron.
Well, hold on, Alexis. If you make this, like, you can put a delay on it, right?
Yeah.
And you can revert it?
Yeah. I've been practicing.
Right.
I can revert it without even touching it.
Here's what we do. We put Dracula here on a timer so that he won't form until we're long gone. And we put him somewhere where it'll attract Joanna's attention. That's our distraction ticket to get to where we need to go.
I like that plan.
This seems very complicated. We could just walk in there. There's not that many angels left. We could just walk in there.
Seems like a big wild card to just put on the table.
I do not trust any version of Dracula.
Okay, how about...
I want to fight you on this, but I am now remembering a decision I made during the melted time involving you making a duplicate, and I feel like I can't throw stones, so...
Wait, what happened with the duplicate?
Don't worry about it.
It seems relevant.
No.
Alright, only Sloane remembers this.
Shit, alright, Starter Riot became a big feral dragon, and she went berserk and started attacking everyone, and I thought it would be a really, really good idea to have Alexis make a copy of Starter Riot so they could fight like a Godzilla movie, and instead, they just both started tearing shit up, and it was bad.
That sounds bad.
So we don't get a Satan Genesius thing, we just get two bad ones.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, actually, he both was kind of... Okay, yeah.
Okay, how about this one? I put a hold on Sloane's phone on a picture of Dracula with the fangs, and if and only if Teoff starts busting out, then I activate it to hold her back.
Fine, we'll see if that works.
Good, because I already did it.
Reveal your master plan, Alexis!
Fucking Ozymandias.
Let's see, that's a 6 plus my gen.
Uh-huh.
Or no, bizarre, because it's already been changed, so that's an 8.
Oh, okay. 8, yeah, 8, that's the most exciting thing it could be, because that means it's gonna change, but it's not gonna come out exactly right.
Great.
But you don't know that. As far as you know, it's good to go.
You know what? This is fine.
Okay, we have a plan. We're going to the paperwork department. We're burning it. And we're getting rid of James and mine's pink slips. That's our goal first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The question is, can we make enough smoke to keep what's-his-face? We need to avoid what's-his-face's line of sight.
I think we can figure it out.
I think I got that cover. And you know why?
Why?
Because I'm a devil survivor. I'm not gonna give up.
Okay, come on. Let's go, Quentin. I start pulling Quentin through the state. Come on.
No. This is gonna be good. I start making some armor. I want to do the armor move.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm doing a fucking transformation sequence, y'all.
Improvised armor, I think is what that's called. Improvised armor, yeah. Mold reality with plus POW instead of plus biz to create a layer of defensive material around you and your Eidolon. Yeah, go for it. Give me that mold reality plus POW.
Devil survivor.
Does anyone know the song he's singing? To be clear, that's Sloane.
I thought it was Dusty's Child, but like he's changing the words.
Anyway, I come with a 7. What is that? Does that do the thing?
Let's see here. On a 7 to 9, the cover is helpful but not impenetrable. Take +1 ongoing when using it to avoid harm. So you will have +1 with this as long as it stays on you, but it won't be, it is possible for it to be torn off. Which makes sense because it is webbing.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like the Loki cosplay. All right, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah. All of you begin heading up through all of the archive floors of centuries past. You ride the elevator all the way back up to the top, and there's just one long hallway to the wine cellar, which will get you back into the estate proper. But at the sort of sitting on the ground right in front of the door out is Gabriel, who, as you get closer, starts to hover up off the air slightly while maintaining his seated position. And he says,
"Hello, welcome back."
Oh,
Hey man, what's up?
I keep walking.
hey.
Ursula-Ursa, please, it is time for you to kill me.
I pull out a gun.
Whoa!
Well, hold on.
No.
I actually have something I really need to ask him.
Okay.
So, Gabe, there's 2 things I've been assuming, and I want to make sure they're actually true.
If I'm going to answer your questions, I will answer them for you.
Okay. Was Lady Luck telling the truth when she said only a human could eclipse the heart?
I guess that means he's not going to answer. Great.
Sorry, I'm trying to think of the best way to answer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was an intentional silence.
No. That was me trying to figure out how to phrase this.
She was not lying. However, she was incorrect.
Oh. Okay.
Her
Well, my
plan
second-
was founded on a false assumption.
All right. I guess my follow-up question is this. You keep saying that we collectively as a group ends the world, breaks the heart.
Yes.
Who specifically does it?
All 9 of you.
Wait, that's...
What?
Excuse me?
Whom?
All 9 of you.
Ursa starts counting.
Yeah, there's not another...
Wait, if you add
the
in
other-
like Caroline and Cactus Jack and Dracula,
We're getting
that's-
Ron back?
And Ron? Yeah, that's 9, right?
Wait, that would count Ursula twice, wouldn't it?
Are you counting me twice?
No, that's 8.
Hey,
Who's the
Gabe,
9?
what are the names? Could you just go ahead and name the full group?
Yes. The 9 people who will end the world are Quentin Brooks, James Studebaker, Ursula-Ursa Bear, Alexis Lorentzen, Sloane Parker, Chili, Harvey Godlove,
What?
Wait.
Cynthia Valentine, and Christopher Masters.
Who the fuck are these people?
Harvey Godlove? What?
The dude from the podcast?
Yeah, we did like a
What?
stupid pinball podcast for him for $50.
Like ages ago.
What the hell does he have to do with this?
Wait, you guys do podcasts?
I'm gonna be honest, I thought y'all were too cool for doing podcasts. That seems like a real nerd thing.
Shut up, James.
I don't know.
Fuck, now we gotta find... do we
That-
want to find those people, or do we want to stay the fuck away from those people?
Valentine?
We can't get too bogged up in Gabe.
Wait,
Just
Valentine? As in Michael?
Lots of people have that name.
It is true that it is a common surname.
Okay, thank God. Okay.
I have one more question for you, Gabe, before you die.
Yes.
When an angel dies, is there any way for them to come back to life?
Let me think about this one for a second.
Angels are masses of psionic energy built up over decades or centuries, sometimes even millennia. They are not biological creatures in the way that you might think of us. Therefore, while I don't believe an angel has ever been resuscitated from death before, I cannot discount the possibility of it happening.
You want me to take your pick, Gabe, before you go?
to take the picture or you won't.
Yeah, I'll take the picture.
What happens if I don't shoot you?
You are going to shoot me.
Okay, here, let's just do this. Don't shoot him right now.
Yeah, let's just walk away.
Yeah.
I keep walking away.
If you don't shoot me voluntarily, I will be forced to force the issue.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were gonna say that. He's
Wait,
gonna try to attack us.
Are we gonna fight Gabriel to stop from you killing? Oh my god!
Let me just end it, and we can move on.
No, Ursula, look at me.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get like a big moment earlier, but you have gotten your shit together, like in a big way, like honestly in a way that makes me feel bad for the fact that I didn't help you as much as I could have before. This is a fresh start for you. Do you really, really want to start this by murdering a guy who is at worst neutral?
Sloane, at the end of the day, you have nothing to do with how I am or I'm not. I shoot Gabe.
Yeah, his, TV head explodes like old TVs do, and he collapses to the ground, kind of convulsing as you see, electricity arcing and discharging through his, wire veins, and, before long he goes still with just a little bit of smoke coming out of the, cathode ray.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Hold up a second. I'll catch up.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hang back with James for a second.
Moseying.
All right. James is going to examine Gabe's corpse.
All right, give me an investigate.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
you're doing? Fuck.
Yep. Okay, that is a 14.
Okay, damn. And you get an extra question.
Yeah, I do want to say one thing. This is, and you can cut this. Part of my motivation for this is that, and then maybe this will give some help with what answers to give for my questions. When I get to level 5, I want to take the move that lets me see the future, and I kind of want to find a way to narratively justify that here.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
So let me see. Basic move, cheat, seat, investigate. Okay, let's see. What's hidden here?
What's hidden here? As you look Gabriel's corpse over, the initial answer seems to be not much. You are not an old TV engineer, but as far as you can tell at least, nothing on the inside of his TV head looks, out of the ordinary. His, sort of crystalline torso just has lots and lots of wires running through it, and then his limbs, we talked about this months ago, but his limbs are kind of like bronze and sort of just attached by some of those wires. It all just kind of seems ordinary. Like, now that he's not alive, also the, stone parts of his body, or the metal parts of his body, are firm stone. They don't seem like they have any kind of musculature to them in a way that, makes it odd that he can move them around at all. As you turn him over while you're investigating him, you do see the large, camera lens on his back that was, undamaged.
Huh. What weaknesses can I exploit?
It's like a camera lens. It'll screw right off.
All right, I do that.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
What complications should I be wary of?
As you kind of hold up the lens and, look through it, you can, you've been introduced to the idea occasionally of being kind of overwhelmed by what time after time has, shown you, especially when you've been in the estate, in places like the gambling parlor where you see, hundreds, if not thousands of locations all at the same time. And that this lens, when you look through it, sort of puts that to shame. You can see, for a brief second, as it comes into focus, everything. everything that has ever been and will be, but you only have it for a split second before it just, like, you blink because it's overwhelming, and then when your eyes open again, like, that's gone, and it's all just muddy and blurry through the lens, and you feel like if you focus, maybe you can pick out individual details.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Wow, that's a rush.
Whoa.
Okay.
You okay, man?
Yeah, I'm going to be taking this with me. All right, last question. What poses the biggest threat?
I mean, probably that lens. like, serious answer, the lens. Joke answer, a lot of broken glass around ever since Ursula shot him.
I'm going to have time after time hold on to the lens.
Yeah, okay.
Like, just keep it safe in their feathers somewhere.
Yeah.
Sloane, you look like you wanted to say a few words to Gabe.
Yeah. Look, I'm not sure if I've ever talked about my family before, because I don't really talk to them ever. But, kind of grew up mega Catholic, so he's an angel, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say the Lord's Prayer. I feel like that's something someone should do, since I'm the only one who seems to give a shit that he just died. So I don't want to actually say the Lord's Prayer, because I am not religious, and that feels gross.
That's fair. Sure, yeah.
So, but it feels like something Sloane would do. So,
All right, yeah.
There you go.
James puts his hand on Sloane's shoulder as she finishes.
Sloane, pats it, and gets up and takes a deep breath and starts following Ursula and Quentin.
Hello, it is I, Metatron Homogeneous, the greatest manager the cosmos knows. I have been contracted by an outside firm to read an advertisement for this podcast, using my powers of mental domination to force the listeners to go to patreon.com/Eidolon playtest. You will receive certain rewards for your compliance with these demands, such as, for $1 a month, you will get every episode of this podcast a full week in advance. For $3 a month, you will get a bonus design podcast hosted by Luke and Molly. Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading these papers that were definitely handed to me. My eyes rotate around my head, and it can sometimes make reading a little difficult. Anyway, you get a bonus game design podcast from Luke and Molly where they discuss the game that they're making and make changes to it. Personally, I think only one bonus podcast a month is a little stingy. If they were really hard workers, they would give you 10 bonus podcasts a month. But I suppose I'm going off script here. At $3 a month, you also get to read all of Luke's GM notes, which are sometimes only like 2 paragraphs long. He should write an entire novel each and every week, and that's exactly what he would do if he was my employee. For $5 a month, you get access to the current draft of Eidolon Become Your Best Self, a game which is still not fully complete because they only work on it once a month instead of the previously prescribed 10 times a month. Still, I guess it's a pretty good RPG, not really my thing. At $5 a month, you also get access to all of Maxie Knightley's incredible soundtrack for the Eidolon podcast. That's somebody who actually does good work on a consistent basis. Not even in the character of the worst boss of all time can I say anything bad about Maxie's musical talent. Furthermore, you receive a shout-out on the podcast, which I will be providing this week in accordance with the contract I have agreed to. Thank you to NM, Sherman Brutus, Imran Bassett, Sudzu, Mage of Spade, Joe Ricciardelli, Mark Sokolov, John Brownlee, Ava, Grief Ninja, Addie Gale, Ralston, Tanner Vogelsang, Benjamin Lewis, Abby Tandon, Scaly Haley, Bizarre Logo, Christopher Pragados, Tabitha Smokes, Pete Shaka, Destry Hawk, Leah is here to take names and kick ass, Drashura, Adam Levine, Toto, Electric Monster Mouse, Jeans, James Sharenzia, Soda Juice, Kyle Wayne LaCroix, Cassandra Mira, Smokey, Hannah, Queen Cat Attack, Dragon Girl Josie, Israel, who reclaimed his name, Mitchell Dill, Beardo, David, Jenny Size, Fire Princess Lily, Paradotted, Abilene, Witsu, Celeste Jennings, Johan 159, Mark Myers, Sky, Eli Maroney, June B, Jacob Hathcock, Jeff Dorman, Dylan Lee, Evan, Chelsea Welch, Lucentia, Virgil Purcell, Liam Conlon, Rizzy, Lachlan Cleland, Ryan Ball, Ellen, Evie Helms, Erica Maybe, Striven, Casey Cosmos, Lizzie Two Shoes, Jordan Sam, and the Z-Mage. Thank you to all of you for supporting the Eidolon Playtest podcast. If you cannot afford to subscribe to the Patreon, then consider doing the free labor of advertising this show. They blew all of their marketing budget on me, so it would be a great help to them if you could tell your friends, spread the word, or rate and review the show on iTunes, or any other place that algorithmically determines what humans might like to listen to. That is all. Back to work.
Yeah, Ursula and Quentin, I think you sort of left everyone else behind as you went forward, back into the ruined wine cellar. The shadowy blob that Quentin, you identified as Cactus Jack, is still in here from, a day or two ago. I guess a few days ago now.
Is Alexis... Crystal, are you gonna make the Cactus Jack noises now?
I think right before we get there, right before we enter the cellar, I think Ursula, puts her hand on Quentin's shoulder and is like, you know I had to do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's keep moving. And then I think the moment she opens the door and sees CJ, she drops to her knees.
Wait a minute. Ursa, okay.
Quentin,
Maybe
yes?
we can heal him.
How?
We have, what is your thing? It hurts your enemy, feels your friend. He's obviously your friend.
Used to be my thing. I don't think Packlight can do that.
Okay. Well, just pump some juice into me, and I'll see if I can do this with Speaker Box.
Sure.
He's shaking his hands I'm gonna try this.
I have my hand on your shoulder, and I'm giving you my energy.
I'm gonna turn sound into healing web.
All right.
It's a bittersweet symphony of life.
I think this is just to be tracked, because this is your second time overextending, so that's 2 damage you've taken so far.
Also, we're changing the world through sound, and through song, and I haven't used that, so in my help, I'm gonna have a +1.
Great, noted. Give me that roll, Quentin.
I can change. 10 plus, what is the stat for that?
That would be Bizarre, I think. Oh, no, it'd be your tie to Cactus Jack, which you don't have one, I don't think. I can look up your old one. You did not have a tie to Cactus Jack in the past either, so yeah, it's +0. So, what were you at?
So it was Bizarre, so 10 minus 1.
So 9.
So 9.
Yeah, and then...
the first one was to help.
I had a 5 and a 3, plus 1 from Quentin, plus 1 from Song, that's a 10.
Okay, yeah, you, Quentin, you and Ursula start singing Bittersweet Symphony, I guess. And your words turn to webbing, which wraps around this blob and sort of starts to constrict around, this shape. It's very amorphous and just kind of like a weird sack of web at first, but it continues to constrict and shrink down as the web takes on the shape of like the silhouette of a mouse. And it seems like, you're doing it. But then you see just black ooze start to spill out from like seams in the webbing, and the same black blob just sort of explodes back out of it. Ty, at the end of like Diamond is Unbreakable, when they feed the good Italian food to like what's his name's dad, and like it heals him, but it doesn't make him normal again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you probably did something for him, but this is just who he is now.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Cactus. Fuck. Let's go. I don't want to look at him.
No, that's not... I don't know how I'm gonna make this right. I'm gonna make this right, okay? I'll talk to you later, CJ. Can't change my mold. No. She walks away.
And yeah, Ursula, I think you can still understand, this weird shadow tongue, but it's still, like, it's not really coherent.
It's just sex and violence, melody and silence.
Yeah. But yeah, I think, all of you, meet up and head out of the wine cellar, and you are back out in the hall. Lady Luck's parlor is not that far from here if you wanted to stop there on your way to the paperwork department, or you could just, continue onward. And
we'll hit Lady Luck's parlor on the way back. We don't need to go back until after we do this.
Okay. Yeah, the door is shut as you walk by, and you don't really hear anything inside. But yeah, you head up to the foyer of the estate. That's probably not how you say that, but it's how I said it, damn it! And, you manage to creep up to the paperwork department. The nice thing about, Joanna kind of being the only one left around here is it's a big house. Like, you don't even really need to sneak. Odds are just you're not going to bump into her,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nothing ominous about what you're saying.
No, I'm more explaining the narrative out of why I'm, like, being lazy and not having a Joanna confrontation. Or making you roll a, like, stealth check or something. Like, nah, listen, she's over in some other wing of the mansion. Don't worry about it. But yeah, you find yourself at the entrance to the paperwork department.
Okay, union meeting.
Okay.
Okay. I call this union meeting to order.
Sloane?
Yeah.
You got the fire.
I got the fire.
Can we just, toss a fireball in there?
Yes, obviously
Sloane.
yes, but...
Sloane, I got an idea.
Oh my god, what?
Okay, Sloane, okay. So, you really hate me, you think I suck, right?
Oh, big time, yeah.
Okay, I want you to focus those feelings, those negative feelings.
Mm-hmm, already done.
Deep in your heart, the rage to destroy.
Yeah, they're there.
And I want you to focus it in the greatest handshake we've ever done. I want you to pound it, pound this hand. See right this? I want you to fucking pound it with all of your rage, your anger, and your passion.
Okay, you want all... Okay, yeah. Sloane takes a deep breath. And it's like when Goku, just before he hits Ultra Instinct, just like, I can feel one with the universe and I control every motion of my body.
Uh-huh.
And then I punch. I do not fist bump. I punch Quentin's fist as hard as I possibly can.
Now, I understand the impulse to do violence against Quentin. But is this the best time for it, Sloane?
He asked for it. He literally asked for it.
Trust me.
No, I'm punching him where he is asking me to punch him. I am just doing it harder than he expects.
Give me a beat the odds plus pow, Sloane.
Oh, boy. Hold on.
I am going somewhere with this.
I trust you. That's a 4. Uh-oh.
Sloane, you move to punch him, but the web armor that he's made absorbs it completely. It's just like punching like a one of those like gym mats from middle school or something.
And it's sticky.
Yeah.
Gross.
Right when she was gonna punch, I say, black hole gun! And I want to take the sound of our fists clashing and do the Ron Wee thing where he uses the bullets to, like, throw papers around.
Except it's like a...
Yeah. Like, speaker box is gonna, like, shoot and then negative miniature black hole bullets. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, alright.
Because, remember what you were. I can, like, do that thing and that's...
Oh, sure. Okay, sure. Give me the, Give me a mold reality.
Okay, it's 3 and a... 2. Not great.
Okay, so here's what happens. You kind of forget that you webbed yourself up like this, Quentin. You're expecting a cool... Listen, you're used to this by now. You're practically thinking there's gonna be like some bone cracking happening. You're ready for this just to be a huge boom that you can turn into web bullets. But then it just kind of and speaker box transforms it into web, but instead of being like cool like beams of web with a ton of power behind them, it's more like you just kind of set off not even a party popper, just like a bunch of confetti just kind of rising up in the air a little bit and then falling to the ground.
Oh, come on!
Are you two done? Says Ursula with like, she has put like a hose on her backpack and she has like a flamethrower. Like, are y'all done? Can we get in there?
Anyway, James, you're on Metatron watch duty. Ursula, you got the gun. If Metatron comes, I need you to shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sloane, you're on fire duty, and Quentin...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll do some backup fire until he shows
don't
up.
make things worse.
Okay, I can do that.
Wait, if I'm on watch, what do I do if I see him?
Let us know, I guess?
Okay. I have a plan for fire duty.
Okay.
I am going to throw some fireballs, get a good smoke cover going, and then when things are obscured enough that he won't just immediately see me, Start a Riot's gonna pick me up, and we're just gonna fucking do bomb runs, just streaking throughout the entire fucking room, burning shit as we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds like you got a plan. You ready to open the door?
Mm-hmm.
Who opens the door?
I think
Alexis.
it's gonna be me. Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah, alright, Alexis jumped in. Alexis, you hear this plan, you think it's great, you open the door, there is a thunderous clatter as file cabinets and loose papers just pour out like a fire hose.
Ursula puts the flamethrower back in the backpack and pulls out a chainsaw and says, okay, well, away.
Jeez, we really did a number on that place.
Am I like drowning in paper?
Yeah, basically, you're buried.
Okay, come on, someone get Alexis out of there.
I wiggle my arm under the papers.
Alright, let's start a riot, yank her out.
Yeah, and to be clear, like, it is just solid, just all paper in the doorway. As much poured out into the hall here, it is still, like, you cannot see any air on the other side of that door. You're gonna be going swimming if you want to get in here.
Okay, well...
So, should we just burn it from here?
Yeah.
I was gonna try to carve a door, but I don't know.
Actually, hold on. The goal is to just burn down everything in this room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why do we have to be to start the fire? fire goes. If this is...
I have an idea. You do that, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna no-clip into the room.
Okay, give me that roll.
10.
10. Okay, yeah. So you warp forward and kind of reappear somewhere in the room. It is dark. You are surrounded by paper. And a second or two after you pop in, you lose your sense of orientation. You're not even sure which way is up.
I pull out a bomb.
You probably know which way is up on account of, gravity, but otherwise...
You remember that bomb the other Ursula pulled out during that whole fight?
Yeah.
She pulls out the same bomb.
Okay.
And puts it on the floor and tries to retrace her steps and no-clip her way back.
Give me I'm gonna say give me beat the odds plus genius to see if you can figure out, the right way to go here.
Do y'all remember that Fabby, Ursa has a -1 genius? Well, that's a 6 and a 1. I'm gonna push myself and re-roll that 1.
Okay.
That's a 6 and a 4, -1.
So 9.
So a 9.
I think you managed to get away from the bomb, but you do not manage to find the door. You're just stuck somewhere in this mountain of paperwork.
Which is now on fire because Sloane did what she was asked and has lit it on fire.
Yeah.
Well, since I'm here, Ursula puts her hand in, pulls out a gas mask, and then puts her hand in again and pulls out a flamethrower and keeps going.
Okay. Real quick, I was gonna say, before you, put your gas mask on and probably, aren't gonna be able to hear anything over the of the flamethrower, you do hear somewhere high above you just,
Oh, boo-hoo! Oh, woe is me! What a tragedy this has been! Oh, boo-hoo! Oh, hoo! Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
It continues on like that.
I thought he was being sarcastic, and then I realized no.
No, just Metatron, baby.
He's just like that.
Yeah.
Hey, should Ursula still be in there? I feel like she'd be out by now.
What? I can't hear you over the fire!
God damn it, no sacrifices! Okay, let's get in there.
Yeah. I think it's, these papers are dense enough that, you're making progress, Sloane, but it's taken a while to really, get that fire spreading. It's not gonna take forever to burn this up. It will work, it's not gonna be instantaneous.
Okay, then I'm gonna use breakthrough.
Okay, yeah, give me that breakthrough roll.
Alright, that is a 8.
Okay, go ahead and make your choices here.
Every time I choose something that there's no collateral damage and nobody gets hurt, it ends up real bad. But also, the literal goal of this is to do it quickly.
Right.
So, I do it quickly.
Okay. Ursula, you are revving up the flamethrower when suddenly you feel heat rapidly approaching you. You think maybe Sloane is shooting a beam of fire in your direction, maybe without realizing it's in your direction. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to jump away.
Give me a beat the odds plus Ellie.
2. That's a 6.
Okay, yeah. It's hard to jump away when there are dozens of feet of paper above you. And,
Also, I'm pretty sure I leveled up, so yay.
Hey, nice. The fire just completely singes you, and go ahead and advance your damage track as, Sloane, you managed to burn a hole kind of diagonally upward into this mountain, and you think you can see a little pinpoint of light at the end of it, looking through. You almost created a little tunnel in the paperwork here, and who knows if that's gonna stay stable for long. Probably won't, but maybe if y'all hurry, you can get to the top of it. Or maybe you don't want to do that.
Alright, everyone grab on. I, jump on Starter Ride's back, and she holds out her hands for 2 other people.
I think as you get over the panic of getting burnt up, Ursa, you hear from the like upper end of the, from the same direction the crying was coming from. You hear,
What was that?
God.
Pulled out angel killing gun.
Can we hear that through the tunnel?
I think as you're going through the tunnel, yeah, you can hear it, and you probably see Ursa before too long here.
Okay, remember, we're in a union. We have rights. We are workers of the world.
Yes.
I'm regretting this plan. I think we need to kill the guy as quick as possible.
I agree.
Let's go.
Let's get up there.
All right, yeah.
I want to say Speaker Box is throwing the words of this to fortify this tunnel.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
I want to try something very silly.
Okay, what's that?
So he's coming from on top of me, right? From
Yeah,
the
you're
ceiling?
like headed up. Like I said, this is like a mountain of papers. You're headed towards the top. It sounds like he's up there somewhere.
Can I do the weird no-clip flash step up with my eyes closed and then shoot down and hopefully hit him?
You can try. Give me that no-clip roll.
Yeah. Well, that's
Oh, boy.
4 plus 2. That's a 6.
Okay,
More
yeah.
experience for me.
You pop straight up, and you feel yourself in the air now. And now you're falling, and you try to shoot downward without opening your eyes, but, like, that, you shoot somewhere downward. Do not hit him. And now you're falling, and you have caught his attention. Are you opening your eyes to look, Ursa, or no?
Nope.
Okay, then I won't describe what you see. But as you're falling, you suddenly feel like, shoot, you might die from this fall, but it would really be great if you could figure out a way to maximize the productivity of the last few seconds of life you have here.
Okay, then I opened my eyes. I was like,
Yeah, you just see, Metatron is... His, like, big mechanical arm isn't here. He's just floating outward, kind of looking over the papers. There are a couple, like, file cabinets in the walls that he's trying to shove papers into, but now he has turned completely to look at you, and he's just watching as you fall.
As I fall, I feel the compulsion to work.
Yes, you do, yeah.
Okay. Well, nothing I can do here. I guess I'm just gonna die.
Does anyone have a phone on them?
Yes? Quentin, like, reaches for a pocket in the other pocket, and then Speaker Box hands you his phone.
Okay. I want to Google a picture of a giant, fluffy, soft marshmallow.
Okay.
I want to place a hold on that phone, and then I want to, like, throw it as hard as I can down, like, to where Ursa is falling, so that it'll get under her, and then become a big, giant, fluffy marshmallow to break her fall.
Alright, yeah, give me that roll.
Okay. That's a 10.
That's a 10, yeah. Quentin's phone explodes into a giant marshmallow, and Ursula, you land harmlessly on it, which is great because now you can get back to work. There's clearly a lot to do here. God, what a mess.
$399 phone for a marshmallow. Makes sense. No, that's all you did. Even exchange.
I can get you a new phone, Quentin.
Honestly, I'm just glad you didn't throw my phone.
Yeah, that one has Dracula on it. We need to save that one.
Oh, thank goodness. This work was going to take forever to do alone, but at least now I have an intern.
Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do an examination of my surroundings.
Okay.
Because that's my thing. That's the move I'm good at.
Right.
That's a 6. I'm gonna re-roll the 1 because I'm not that good. Okay, that plus my stat. That's it. That is an 11.
And 11. Okay, are you investigating?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, give me your questions.
Okay. Gotta pull up the move cheat sheet. All right. What happened here recently?
As you're getting closer to the end of the tunnel, you're seeing that, a lot of file cabinets have, like, fallen over and collapsed and fallen into this gigantic heap. But some of them are still in place on the walls, and you can see that it looks like Metatron has been trying his best to pick up the papers and organize them and get them put away.
All right. What's hidden here?
like I think you can just see like some of these scraps of paper and just like it's all just listen. It's mostly gobbledygook, just gibberish. Metatron presumably understands it, but your ability to analyze patterns through time after time is giving you a sense that like what's hidden here is like everything. It is sort of a different approach from Gabriel Bede, who could literally see the entire past. This is like a written record of like the history of the Earth if it was properly organized.
Okay. What complications should I be wary of?
You're close to the edge of the tunnel, and if you poke your head out, Metatron is gonna see you on account of he's got eyes on all sides of his head, and that's gonna be no good.
Alright, and what weaknesses can I exploit?
What weaknesses can you exploit? He seems very emotionally distraught. Maybe you can use that. Okay. Meanwhile, Ursula, he's just ordering you around to, like,
Pick up that paper there, it goes in that file cabinet. Not the one it looks like I'm pointing to, the one slightly lower than the one it looks like I'm pointing to.
I know where they go.
So he's doing it one piece of paper at a time?
What? Yes.
God.
And more paper is falling from the ceiling like it was last time. Like, the flow has not stopped.
Okay, he's really bummed out about what happened to the room. How can we fuck with him without him seeing us?
I have an idea. I don't know if it's too action-packed, but I don't know. I want to shoot the gun at him and turn the web of the sound into a slingshot to slingshot me at this guy.
Wait, which gun?
The fucking gun. Speaker box has the gun I took
Right,
from,
you stole the gun from... Right, I forgot about that. Shit, okay.
Yeah, speaker box is going to shoot it, but not to hit him.
Uh-huh.
I want to use the sound to make a web to slingshot myself at him.
Okay, yes. Give me that mold. I think you're really tapping yourself out, though. I think you're going to be down to 1 damage after this, Quentin.
Here we go. Okay, 3 and 5.
Okay.
-1, so 7.
Okay. 7. Let me think here. Yeah. Even if you helped him, it wouldn't push him out of, like, the 7 to 9 range. Yeah. Quentin, you shoot the gun, and the, bang of it is transformed into web that sticks to the bullet, and, slingshots you out of the tunnel and upwards. Your armor is, defending you from, he's not looking at you, he's looking at the armor, and that counts.
Yeah, I would say I'm trying to like slingshot myself at him, like kind of like Sloane tackled me.
Yeah, but you rolled a 7, so I think you shot like straight up in the air.
Oh, okay, all right.
And you're kind of in a similar situation to where Ursula found herself, which, yeah, you're in the air and you're defended from him, but you are falling now. Oh. And you are down to 1 damage.
Okay, look, I have an idea. It's stupid, but maybe it will work. This layer of paper kind of goes, like, across the whole room, right? Yeah. Imagine it's just, like, a fucking... Like, imagine the paper like water is filling the room, okay. Okay, so we can go swimming and just start fucking up the room and make him get more and more emotionally upset as we cause damage, and he never gets to see us.
Alright, sounds fair. What do we do about Quentin about to die, though?
Don't care.
Whoa. Alright.
Quentin,
hold on.
Metatron, turns
I care.
Metatron turns as you're falling, and he catches you by the throat. He says,
"Oh,
I recognize that voice. Quentin Brooks, you are one of the ones responsible for this terrible mess."
Doesn't sound like me.
With his free hand, he holds it out, and a bunch of papers fly into it, and like before, they shape themselves into a sword and then set themselves on fire.
Does he still have the effect going?
He still has he has it going on you, Ursula. Yeah, if you want to try to fight it, you can, but...
Oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay, yeah, give me beat the odds plus POW to fight against his influence.
Okay. Well, never mind. That's a 3. I'm just gonna level up again here, huh?
Yeah, listen, you really need to shoot him, but oh boy, you gotta file some of this paper.
Yeah. Listen, I hate working, but I'm doing it, so...
Yeah.
Alright, we need to fuck up this paper. Like, let's dig some of the paper out from under Ursa so she gets out of his sight.
Yeah.
He like has the sword pulled back, ready to literally kill Quentin.
James, can't your owl, like, get him or something? Like, you're just gonna let him die? I know he sucks, but you're just gonna let him die?
She's right. Fuck.
I'll try, but I'm pretty sure if he sees time after time, like, I'm gone, but I'll try it. I'm gonna try and send time after time out to free Quentin.
Okay, give me a beat the odds plus elegant.
Okay, I don't know what my Ellie stat is.
Your Ellie stat is 0.
Well, then, that's a 6.
Ah!
And I've already pushed myself, so...
Oh, no!
I have a reveal of my master plan idea.
Okay.
To maybe help. Hey, what about that bomb I put on? Has it gone off yet?
Yeah, that is true. You did plant a bomb, huh?
Yeah, I did plant the bomb. What if it goes off right now and distracts Metatron?
Give me that reveal your master plan roll.
Great! Another -1 genius roll. Okay, that's 8 - 1 is 7.
7. You definitely set the timer on that bomb. It's not going off yet, though. Fuck, what you set it. You don't remember what you set it for. It can't be much longer, but I don't know if it's gonna be in time.
Well, in the meantime, I guess I'll keep working.
Yeah, and James.
So time after time is still flying towards Metatron?
Time after time flew out of the tunnel and then immediately landed and started, like, picking up papers in its beak to stuff into filing cabinets, and James kind of compulsively also started working inside the tunnel.
Shit.
Oh, fuck, this tunnel is such a mess. Oh, god damn it.
Alexis, what pictures do you have right now?
Teoth Void. I have Teoth Void.
Quentin, he swings the sword at you. What do you do?
Well, thankfully, the ability I picked up this episode. If I know an Eidolon's ability, I want to defend against it.
I think it's +1 when revealing your master plan against it.
Oh. Yes, this was all according to... I meant to get caught by the throat instead.
Yeah. Yeah, what's your plan?
It's just paper. I mean, like, this is bullshit! And I just, like, knock it away. I, like, get a knife and I'm like, fuck this!
Give me a scrap.
Oh, wait, fuck. I have a better one.
Okay, yeah.
Do I have a better one?
Better, give it to me.
I pull forth my knife, and when I pull it, I say, the Vorpal blade goes snicker snap. That I would remember what you were, Vorpal.
Okay.
I want to make a very sharp knife.
Okay.
That is an 8.
Okay. Alright, well, that's a scrap. Pick what advantage you want, but you're gonna take a damage, and that's gonna knock you out here.
Yeah, I would like to say I create an advantage for my ally.
Okay. What advantage do you create as you attack him with your knife?
Okay.
It just fucks up again. My web fucks up and explodes in a bunch of, like, web, and he's all gunked up, and we're all, like, tied up together.
Okay. Yeah, I think, he hits you with his sword, burning your web armor away, and, hits you hard with it, but not before that webbing starts. Your body is set on fire, but then it kind of, like, drops and just swings from him from your web. Quentin, give me a face death roll.
Ooh.
That's gonna be bizarre.
Fuck.
Let me bust out the dice tray for this one.
Yes.
Son of a bitch! Okay.
What'd you get?
It is a 7.
Okay, you die. Quentin, your lifeless body just hangs from this webbing. It is burning up in the web, but it's also weighing Metatron down, and he is distracted, and his arms are, like, stuck to his sides, potentially freeing up an opportunity for anybody that could power through his, the influence of his eyes. You know, I'll say even the web covered up some of his eyes, so that you might have an opportunity to attack here. Ursula, you can kind of feel like...
with the...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah?
I was gonna say, like, as the gear on his head turns, you can feel that impulse to work like ebb and flow, you know?
Yeah, and I think whenever it goes away, I notice Quentin.
Yeah.
I notice the dead body, and I immediately know that he just died trying to save me.
Yeah.
And I just empty the gun.
Okay, yeah, give me a bombard.
Yeah, and because I leveled up, can I get +1 Ellie as my level up?
Yeah, you got it.
Boom.
Also,
That's
wait,
8.
8. What were you saying, Quentin?
Let's get a test. I never get to use this, so.
Yeah.
When you or your Eidolon throw yourself into harm's way to defend someone you have a tie with, they take +1 forward on retaliating against the source of harm.
Well, that's a 9.
9. Okay, what downside do you want?
Remind me the downsides. It's been a while.
Let me find it real quick, because, yeah, let me see here. To make your shot, you have to move into danger. To hit the target, you hit the target, but your nerves are rattled, take -1 forward, or your shot causes collateral damage.
I'll move into danger.
Okay, yeah, I think you're kind of already in danger, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just unload your gun, and I think it, hits him in the gear and, like, knocks it. The gear just kind of floats above, like, the lower half of his head, and you, like, knock the gear crooked in a weird way, and, as you do that, you feel like you are no longer getting that compulsion to work.
Yeah, I keep shooting until I don't even know if I can use all the bullets. I'm not even thinking at this point.
Yeah, I think you just,
I'm just shooting.
Yeah, you empty the gun into him, and he's just like, "Oh, God!" That's what he sounds like. As, you shoot him multiple times, and it seems like you might have, disabled his, mental powers.
Oh, okay, so I snap out of it. Oh, fuck, okay. Whew.
Quentin's dead!
It's fine, he'll just go to the room.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna just fucking, riding on Starter Riot's back, swoop out of the tunnel. And she's gonna go to fucking decapitate him.
Okay, give me a scrap. I'll say, as you're flying towards him, the robot arm descends from the ceiling and is, like, rushing to meet you and, like, guard him.
Well, good thing I took a new move. I'm rushdowning, and it's like when you summon Bahamut in Final Fantasy X, just, like, fucking riding, like, fucking hot fire out of the tunnel straight to him, and I rolled a 9.
9, okay.
Can I help?
Yeah.
I think the moment she finished the gun, she pulled a hand in and pulled out that Tommy gun from, like, episode 1.
Oh, sure.
That she was using, and just shooting the arm.
Okay.
Like, move the arm out of the way so it does not stop Sloane.
Yeah, the arm descends to try to block Sloane, but you manage to,
should I roll? I did not roll.
Oh, yeah, roll. Of course.
6 plus 3, 9.
9. Okay, you managed to successfully knock the arm out of its intended trajectory so Sloane can charge directly at Metatron. And what advantage do you want, Sloane?
I want to take control of the situation.
Okay, describe what happens. How do you take control?
I chop off his head.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
I feel like that takes control of any situation, really.
Yeah, you blow his head off, the gear kind of just goes flying away, the little flame on top of it, just snuffs out, and, his body collapses into the mountain of papers, on top of Quentin's body. Ursula, the, arm kind of turns to look at you, and a bunch of guns kind of unfold from inside of it to shoot at you. What do you do?
I try to pull behind me and grab a great shield and cover myself as the bullets come in.
Give me a beat the odds plus POW.
That's 8.
8. Okay, I think you don't get hurt by this, but the force of the bullets actually drive you into the papers and just kind of bury you again.
Mm-hmm.
As, James and Alexis, what are you doing?
I want to head over to the giant marshmallow and revert it back into Quentin's phone.
Okay.
And then, Google a picture of, I don't know, what would be good for him? With Beats of Metatron. A big, giant cartoon anvil. I don't want to throw it into the air and drop a big anvil on him.
Alright, I think it's gonna be Bombard, but you get to use Biz instead of Ellie because you're molding. Is that how that works? I think that's how that works.
That is an 8 plus 2 is 10.
Okay, yeah, I think an anvil drops on top of the tip of the arm, yanking it down from whatever it's fixed to the ceiling, and it collapses in a massive heap. There's just crashing metal. I'm gonna have to put in so many sound effects. As it collapses, and it seems like you might have beaten Metatron.
Okay, before anything else happens, I want to take time after time and scan the room to try to find mine and Ursa's pink slips. Since that's theoretically what we're here for.
Yeah. You can find, they're in the mountain. They're very deep in. It's probably going to be easiest to go ahead and burn the whole thing like you were planning.
All right, let's do it.
Am I so stuck in paperwork?
I think you could pull yourself out.
Yeah, I think I'm clawing my way out and trying to get to Quentin's body.
I think James is gonna start. He's gonna pull out his wallet and he's gonna start pulling something out. Ursa, your most precious thing, whatever it is, throw it in the pile. Sloane, set fire right here.
Done.
Ursa, yeah, you approach Quentin's body. He's almost like mummified in his own webs, which I think are actually starting to slowly disintegrate now that he's dead.
Yeah, I just start pulling the body away. I'm not even thinking at this point.
Yeah.
I'm just dragging the body away.
Sloane, as you start the fire, you hear a voice say,
Wait, please!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Metatron's like half head says,
Please reconsider what you're doing, I beg you!
Why?
This is a record of the entirety of all of human history, every individual hair on the head of any individual person who's ever lived is in this room, and you are going to destroy all of that vast amount of knowledge.
Yeah, man. I think I just dropped out of college earlier this week, kind of, because I'm not going to get any classes, so fuck it, what's knowledge done for me?
I think you can see, like, his lip trembling slightly. If he had normal eyes on his human face, they might start tearing up at this. But he says,
oh my. Perhaps I can appeal to your sense of mercy, not for me, but for James Studebaker.
Yeah, what about him?
You will eliminate him from existence if you go through with this.
Hey, James!
Yeah, what's up?
You getting your pink slip?
It's generally over here.
That is not the James Studebaker I am referring to.
Excuse me?
The arm, like some panel unfolds on it, and an old projector comes out, and on just a relatively empty spot on a wall, a video starts playing of, some guy. As you look at him, he looks kind of like James. Not exactly, but close. Quentin, you recognize this kid. He was in your class this week.
Quentin said...
Right, Quentin would recognize him if he were here.
The James that you know was erased from existence. He was never born. However, his parents still had a child, who they still named James.
Okay.
Biologically, Mr. Studebaker, this man is your brother. If you destroy your pink slip and restore reality to how it was before, you will be condemning him to the very fate that has caused you so much turmoil.
I mean, is he gonna stick around as a weird, not real person like I have?
He will be erased from existence. You destroyed this entire room for fear of that happening to you. How can you be so callous at the prospect of it happening to another?
I start shooting him again.
How do we even know this dude is real? Yeah, like, he could just be fucking lying to us.
Yeah, Ursa, you shoot him?
Yeah, I pull another angel killing gun from the bag. I'm just angry. I'm not even thinking.
Yeah, I think a bullet pierces through his head, but it doesn't seem to stop him.
Shut up!
No!
Die already!
Alright, hey, Metatron. How do I know you're not bullshitting?
I have never lied to you a single time.
I don't know about that one. You have a very warped perspective on how humans work.
Having a difference of opinion is not the same as lying. James Studebaker is a real person, and he will cease to be that if you continue with this.
James, man, it's your call.
Yeah, I don't think any of us can make this decision.
I can't tell you what to do, but
What about
I don't know.
what about Ursa's slip?
Ursa will continue to exist as a shade. Her existence in that state will be restored if her slip is burned.
Wait, what?
What?
Of course. Fuck you. Fuck this whole state. Fuck everything.
I don't understand your reaction. There's really no negative consequences for burning your slip.
I go back to being a shade.
I mean, you still are a shade. You'll just go, your existence will be restored.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
I know more than perhaps every single thing to have ever lived other than maybe a single person.
Yeah, and I killed him earlier today.
What's wrong with you people?
So here's the thing. Unless I throw something important to me on the fire, my pink slip can't burn, right?
That is correct.
Alright, well, I'm gonna leave the other James intact. We're still gonna burn down the room.
James, you don't have to self-sacrifice yourself. It never ends well.
I think this is a good call, James. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ursula.
No, it's your choice.
If I ignore what someone else needs for my own sake, I'm not doing any better than Quentin. Well, the old Quentin. We should probably go find Quentin.
Ursula puts her hand in her pocket and she pulls out that same old photograph that Quentin had with the whole crew.
Yeah, and I think that version of it was all warped and distorted, but I think you have the complete version of it that has Henry and Caroline and you in it.
I throw it in the room and I walk away.
Alright. Sloane, light a match.
Hold on, real quick. Let me get that anvil back to Quentin's phone. Sloane, go ahead.
Yeah. When all is said and done, my pink slip's gonna be the only thing left in the room.
Alright, yeah, start a riot. Fucking lights it up.
Okay, this whole room is full of very flammable stuff. You might want to get out of here.
Do we do like a sad, mournful, like, we just went through some shit, like walk away with the fire behind us?
I'm dragging Quentin's body, so...
Actually, what?
He's just gonna respawn. I cannot emphasize this enough.
Sad girl cover of Hey Ya plays as we walk away from the fire.
Yes!
Quentin's body draped over Ursa's shoulders.
I think as you're leaving, Metatron's like,
No! No!
Before he is eventually burned up and unable to continue screaming. The fire continues to rage in the paperwork department, burning everything away. Every record of everything that's happened since the first human was born is erased by Sloane's fire. Until, after a while, the room is almost empty. You know, the desks were burnt up, but on the ground there is a single sheet of pink paper surrounded by a bunch of scorched and dented filing cabinets, the remains of Metatron's mechanical arm, and a freight train, which was in that mountain of paperwork. It's still Alexis's phone. Kind of thought she was going to get that back, but it's fine. Eidolon Pop is produced by Audio Entropy. You can find us at audioentropy.com as well as patreon.com/EidolonPlaytest. You can follow us on Twitter at EidolonPlaytest. You can follow Zoe at BlankZilla, Crystal at Arcane Crystal, Fabby at Fabby_Garza, Ty at Sirius Tyberius, Mike at Mike Loves Rabbit, and me, Luke, at SSJ Speed Racer. Eidolon Pop will be back in 2 weeks on January 25th for Patreon subscribers and February 1st for everyone else. See you then!